All right, let's see. We got this truck and life in here. Sorry about being a little bit late. I ended up, I don't know, there are two idiots over here trying to get out. And I guess the one guy tried to turn around, and I was tired of watching them like freaking act like idiots out there. So uh, pretty much got the only parking space in this little pilot here. So uh, yeah, so that's what it is for tonight. Let's see, how many miles did I do today? I think I did. Oh, I didn't tell me. I guess I. Yo, what's up, Jerome? Uh, let's see. I've been up since I got a lot of sleep yesterday. I was sitting there at that plant, that Tyson plant for what, I don't know, 14 hours. And considering that I'm basically a direct carrier for them now, I just said screw it. I'm going to sleep. They called me, and I said, I just was like, whatever. I'll walk in there and get my bills when I feel like it, and get the hell out of there. So that's basically what I just did. Yeah, the truck's off. I'm parked. I'm done. Um, let's see. Uh, I didn't check my logbook, but I'm pretty sure I did at least like 680 miles today, maybe 700, somewhere around in there. Uh, it ain't that bad. Uh, I would say beating the truck up would be more like, I don't know, going through Fancy Gap or something like that. It had a pretty easy day today. 81's not too bad. Uh, let's see. What was I talking about originally? I know I was talking. I guess I was talking to Jerome. Um, I was doing a live feed. I just figured might as well keep it going. Why not? Let's see how many hours I can throw on the live. Uh, even with driving, I didn't charge the phone. It shut off twice on me, and then it shut off second time on here because it came out of the plug. Um, it came out of the cigarette lighter, so it shut off. But I figured why not make it an extravaganza? See how many, see if I can't be like that Western Express guy that I that I passed that was sitting in the road is now backed up, and he's still in the middle of the road. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Maybe he lost his forward gears or something. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I was just saying if I could maybe be like James Best, do like a 24-hour live feed. I'll just set it up here. I'll point it toward my bed, when I get tired, and I'll just fall asleep on the bed. It'd be like, man, what was that show? The Truman Show. It'd be like 24-hour live feed of my life. Did this thing stop working? Well, I guess either Jerome Jones or this truck and life, you're the only one left in here. Oh, no, no, it came back up to two. Man, I figured somebody would have been here. I guess I didn't see anybody else doing a live feed. Um, or any other shows today. Nobody was doing a show. I figured DIY or Cash would have done something this afternoon. Let's see. Well, who you gonna lease on to? Jerome Jones. Oh, Cash is going live at 8. Well, geez, then I'm wasting my time here. I guess I don't. For some reason, I haven't been getting their notifications. Once in a while, I'll get them, but there's like at least I probably get them about 20% of the time. I get their notifications. That's about it. Whenever either DIY or cash goes live. So it's I don't know. I know I need to put my if I'm going to go live, I need to put my notifications out like 4 or 5 hours or 8 hours before I do it. That's for sure. Oh, you're going to go lease on to Jeff at Light Trucking. Okay. All right. Let's see. This trucking life. I'm afraid everyone is leasing on now. I've talked to SFI. Get a call with Schneider in the morning. You said, oh, do you mean you're afraid to lease on, or you said everyone is leasing on, or are you afraid that you're? Is that what you're thinking? You're going to get left behind? Because, like I said, I've been hearing. Who did I hear? Somebody went on a hiring freeze. I know a couple megas said they were going on a hiring freeze, or at least in most of their areas that they service. So that's what's going to happen. Because already I see on Craigslist. Are you tired of spot market? Do you want to blah 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 blah? Come here, do this, do that. So eventually, that's going to suck everyone over into carriers, and eventually they're going to have capacity, and you know people are going to get left out and then cold. I guess maybe it might help. Maybe the spot market will come up a little bit then. Though who knows? At least fuel seems like fuel's coming down. I just paid. What the hell did I just pay? I know shit. I think I got the receipt here somewhere, but I just paid I think like 4.40 a gallon over here in Jersey. Chuck Walner. Yeah, he's got tons of phone calls. He still has guys calling him from I don't know weeks ago that he's told that they don't qualify or whatnot. Try texting him. That's his cell phone number. Uh, Text him and maybe he'll get it. I don't know. I don't know if he's on vacation or not. Uh, that's what I would do. Just tell him. Just text him and say you want to apply for either CRL or one of the other positions. Uh, no, it's not self dispatch. You're pretty much running direct freight. You can kind of tell them, when you want to be home and stuff, and I guess they're okay with it. Uh, they pretty much asked me if I wanted to be home every day or go out, and I told them I want to go out this week or two. I said I want to make money. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to run this week and next week, and I don't know, maybe I might be out for 3 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, technically, I just went by the house now. I could have stopped, but I'd have been like 500? No, not 500 miles. Like 300 and some odd miles away from Boston, like 5.5 hours. So I said, screw it. I'll just go by the house, and you know, you end up going home. The kids want to play with you and stuff, and the wife wants to watch movies with you and Netflix and chill or whatnot. And before you know it, it's like 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, and you got to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I just said, screw it, I'll go. I'll do a live feed. Had dinner already, and yeah, and then go to bed. I'll probably go to bed around 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. We'll see when I decide to get up. Uh, let's see. I'm like 230 miles away. I'll probably get up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have to be into Boston until 9, so. Oh, Jerome Jones, you had a hard time getting a hold of Chucks too. Yeah, try text him. Text him, and it's easier because he weeds the riffraff out that way, I guess. Because at least he knows. Because he ends up getting 1,000 phone calls. A lot of times his voicemail will get full too. Because uh, he's the only recruiter they got. They don't have like 1,000 different recruiters or whatever. It's just Chuck, and he used to be a driver, so um, he pretty much takes care of all of it. But yeah, so just to answer your question, Dakunova, I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, they aren't self-dispatch. You're going to be doing. You're going to if you. I don't know where you're at, but if you lease onto them, you might either be doing Tyson at a different place. I know they do. Was it Save a Lot or Super Fresh? Or I know they do a grocery store. Like I said, they got like 3 or 4 different divisions, and they're all set up doing one customer. So, and from what I've been told, they all pay fairly well. Um, so it's really up to you. I guess if you have the distribution place close by, you could maybe even be home like every day, depending on who their other customers are. Let's see. This truck and life. My checklist: contact, freight, efficient truck, 3 self-dispatch. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to get onto a lease purchase or whatnot, if that's what you're thinking about doing, like an actual carrier lease purchase, I would definitely would want. Well, I would say you want self-dispatch, but pretty much what I'm going to. It's tough. It's tough right now. If the spot market was really doing good, I would say yeah, keep self-dispatch. But what you want to do is you want to find a carrier that like services some like we'll say like, look, I went by Dewey Powell today, and they just service mostly Wegmans, and a few other oddballs giant warehouses. That's all they do. That's it. Like me for instance, that's all I do is Tyson. And right, I already got dispatched before. I haven't even where was I? I was in Virginia. I was in Virginia. I already got dispatched to go up into Maine. I'm going to take this trailer up to Maine and then pick up a load. I didn't really get to look at it to see where I'm going, but I haven't stopped moving. So it hasn't been stressful either because the times are usually kind of open. Like I said, the other day when I went to pick up this load, I sat there for 14 hours. I ended up getting $300 in detention. I thought I would get more. I thought it was going to be like $450 or $500, but apparently the way they do detention, which maybe I didn't ask the right questions, but they have something called a dead time, which I thought the dead time was time for the load to get out to be able to get to the receiver on time at the appointment time. Apparently that's not true because I'm going to probably still make the receiver barely. I mean, maybe not barely, but if if it wouldn't have been ready till like 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't think I could have made the receiver. But it was ready at like 3:30 in the morning, and then around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, I had my alarm set, so I woke up and I saw it was ready, so I went in and grabbed it. I mean, I probably could have grabbed it earlier, but you know, uh, I'm not one of those guys that's going to sit there and beg and wait for the load to be done. It's if it's late, I'm going to sleep. That's what I said when I went into this. I didn't want this to be the reefer game where you stay up and sleep for like 30 minutes or an hour, wake up, go and check on the load, go back out, try to sleep again. I didn't want to do that. So yeah, like that's what you need to find. You need to find a carrier with a direct customer that's always moving, always got freight. Now, I would say having the ability to self dispatch is probably good because I've seen what happens to prime guys that either aren't good with their dispatchers or just the company needs to weed out a few. I've seen what happens. They starve them out, or they get near the lease and they starve them out. So, yeah, but this trucking life, if it's contract freight and self dispatch, that's even better. Because I guess worst comes to worst, if it's slow, you'll have something to do. Uh, Truck pilot Nate, holy cow, you're still at it. I'm just getting up and getting ready to leave the house for the night run. Yeah, I'm still at it. Well, that's why I figured you know, I wasn't doing nothing. I haven't put any content out, and I'm driving, so I'm like, screw it. I've been seeing that a lot of people have been posting driving videos. I was like, why not? I'll throw something up there. So, and this morning was really nice. The clouds were all orange like and stuff. So I said, screw it. I shot some B-roll footage, and I was like, let's go live. And I'm surprised I was able to stay live that long. Really, if I had the phone plugged in the whole time, and wasn't killing the phone every 5 minutes, I probably could have stayed live my whole drive. Like I did stop, had lunch, I took some B-roll footage there. I don't know, I gotta get better. I gotta get back into doing my nice videos, I guess, editing them and everything, because I've been noticing they aren't perfect like they usually, like how I got the multiple scenes, like when I came out of that one building with the last flatbed load. That's kind of the quality there. And I've been all over the place with topics. Like I still don't know what really to talk about. Like I don't really want to talk about the carrier too much. Like I'm not trying to get people to jump on. Um, I mean, if they're hurting, and this is a chance to keep them afloat, yes, come over. Uh, yes, come over. There's my wifey in here. Um, so I don't know. Now I'm kind of like embarrassed a little bit, but uh, what was I trying to say here? Uh, yeah, but basically, if it's gonna save someone and they have an opening here, yeah, come over. But I mean, I don't want to like tell people to start jumping on here. I don't want to promote them. I haven't even been here a week, and like so far, the only hiccup I've had so far is about the detention. I think if you're dispatched to that location and you get there and you sign in, I think your detention should start then. Um, I don't think it should start at this dead time. Or fine, I'll give Tyson benefit of the doubt. So this dead time, uh, you should be able to be dispatched there 2 hours prior to the dead time. You have to be there, so that way if you're there and it's done earlier, you can pick the load up. And if it's not, you sit there, wait 2 hours. You go past your detention time. So at the dead time, your detention time starts, and you get paid from that point on. I would have made like an extra $80, so I would have had 400 and some dollars instead of $300, or $380 instead of $300. But it is what it is. I mean, I could have nothing if I was at a chicken place spot market. I think the last time I sat at a chicken place for like, I don't know, 16 hours. This was like 3 days before Christmas. I was trying to get home too. I got like $200 for detention for sitting there for like 22 hours or something. That's it. No, I didn't have no problems with AT&T. I could have stayed live the whole time. Like I said, I ended up the first time I didn't have the USB-C plugged in all the way. It was just enough that I wasn't paying attention, and that died. So I just stopped it there. And then this time, after I got done at the fuel island, it was almost dead. So I got done at the fuel island, pulled up here, and I guess when I got in, I pulled it out of the bottom cigarette lighter, and so the phone wasn't charging, even though I plugged it back in, and it died then. So I was like, I guess my live feed's done anyway for the rest of the day. And I was like, why not go live? I said I'll go live again. I said even when I was driving, I said maybe I'll go live again tonight. So I figured I'll make it an extravaganza. Try to beat out. Oh, that's interesting. Try to beat out James Best. Man, I don't know. I guess this is what, Montage, Jersey. Port Jervis is like right here or whatnot. A company. These must be company guys here, because I see a lot of Schneider coming in this pilot. So this must be like on their fill up list or whatnot. And there's guys backing down the highway. The road here. I guess he went by. What the? I wish I could turn the camera around. You still have Western Express that I went by earlier. If you look at the end of my live video there, who was sitting in the road. He's now like catty corner, and I saw him drive forward. So I don't know what his problem is. I don't know if he's dragging his trail. I didn't hear nothing screeching. So now this guy's backing up. There's a guy trying to come out. There's a car trying to turn in, and he's like blocking the entrance. So, oh my God. Let me see if I can turn this around. Now they're all honking at each other. No, I guess I can't turn it around. Oh, here we go. Well, when you're using 100 gigabytes of data a month, they slow your speeds. It's not like truly unlimited, hon. Yeah, it didn't slow down, hon. I was able to. I could have probably did a live feed the whole time. It was, I just thought I would lose it because of service. Like, I was in the middle of nowhere, like in Virginia and stuff. So really, the only reason it shut off is because I didn't plug the phone in. Let's see. Truck Pilot Nate. It's probably not much worse than me streaming music and podcast all night long. Now you when you do live feeds like this, you're probably like, especially if it's like 720p or whatnot. Gee, they're probably, I would imagine, for every 30 minutes you put on, it's probably a gig. I imagine you're streaming a gig of data. But hey, if I had Verizon, I'd probably be paying like $1,000 a month for my phone bill. So who knows? Holy crap, drone zones. What the hell you been up to since 2 a.m. for? You better have been like making money since 2 a.m. Let's see. Well, here I'm going to answer my girl's whatever she's trying to say here. It's not only better from I don't know why she's using her whole name. Actually, why don't you change your name, at least your last name? All right. So actually, Ireland, it's not only any better from what I've heard. The grass isn't always greener. I have no idea what you mean. Hell no, he's got kids. No, he's not. He's not. He's talking about himself, hon. He's not talking about me. So what's the minimum you got to stay out? I mean, they pretty much asked me what I want to do, and I told them right now. I said I want to make money, so I'm going to be out till at least probably on the next week. I'll probably try to be home. Maybe the week before Christmas. This is money making time right now for me. But it's really up to you. They didn't really tell me that I had to stay out or had to do anything. They asked me, so I don't see why it really matters. I'm just running wherever they're telling me to go. Oh, you mean Verizon? Yeah, no, I'm not. We already tried doing that. Remember, it was like a $3,000 down payment. Definitely not going to switch to Verizon. Let's see. Truck Pilot Nate. Well, gotta jump all out. Also, gotta get my nightly run done, and then I'm flying a Cessna in the morning to a new owner in the morning. What do you Nate? Do you like, what do you transfer planes around? Kind of like oh, what do they call that? Where you shuffle trucks to like new companies and stuff. Man, I forget what they call that. Tow away or something. Is that what you do for planes too on the side? Man, at that rate, I think I would have just become a private pilot and fly people around. I would love to get my helicopter pilot license and and like either do the the line work with the linemen, or do like like shuttle people around New York City and stuff, big wigs and stuff like that. Let's see. Truck pilot Nate. It's just for a friend. I'm not a. Oh, you're not a ferry pilot. Okay. I was gonna say if you're doing that, doing a ferry pilot, I figured you might as well just leave trucking behind. I would figure that would probably pay more. Let's see who's left in here then. If trucker pilot Nate's leaving, and Drone Jones is apparently gonna go into a coma. I don't know how the hell. Shit. If I tried to stay up from 2 a.m. to 8 now, I don't know. I'm becoming an old fart now. I don't think I could do it. Maybe I could do it, depending on what I was doing. Uh, I guess everybody's over at Cash's live feed. If I knew he was coming on, I probably wouldn't have kept going because I figured I'd at least have 20 or 30 people in here by now. Let's see. I used to fly freight. Trucking pays more than the fly. Really? Trucking pays more than the flying. Well, I heard airlines don't pay what they used to either. So yeah, I heard UPS and FedEx. You're up into like the 120,000. Well, I guess that doesn't depends anymore. I remember back in like hearing about pilots, the commercial pilots and stuff. They used to make like $150,000 a year, but now I've heard that they're trying to flood the market with pilots. I guess probably trying to get the demand down so they can start paying a pilot $75,000 a year and just say, hey, you can see the world, be a pilot, and we'll pay you $75,000 a year, and you can have no life practically. But I don't know if your signal. I guess that your signal. You just fly around the Fiji and I don't know, Japan, wherever else you want to go. I guess, and play around with the flight attendants. I guess. But all right. Well, I guess you're going to go get out of here, trucker pilot Nate. So have a good night. Be safe out on the road, and be safe flying. It's you don't exactly can't pull over when you break down up there. I guess. I got an authority. Okay, let's see. Trucker pilot Nate, I got an authority and two guys leased onto me, and I drive for an LTL pulling doubles. I'm home daily, get paid, get to play with the planes. It's not a job that way. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, man. Well, hey, good luck to you. You definitely built yourself something good there, and yeah, have a good night, and you be safe also. Well, I guess I'm gonna probably hang up this extravaganza because I figured, like since Cash is on and everything, um, he's gonna steal all the thunder, and I'm probably not gonna stay up to 10 o'clock anyway tonight and let all the people get out of there and come over here. So, anybody got any more questions about CRL or anything? Uh, did I park next to a fuel island? No, hon. I'm at this tiny little truck stop. It's technically a Sunoco, really, but it has a pilot attached to it. I guess they contract it out. And actually, I'm parked in front of a donation box. It's technically the only parking spot really here. I got fuel here, so I said, screw it, I'm going to spend the night here. Uh, I'm basically right over the PA border into New York. You know that big hill you climbed when you guys went to Massachusetts for what was it? Uh, what the hell did you guys go to Massachusetts for besides weed? um, That Witch Town. That's what you guys went for, right? Sleepy Hollow. No, that's not. Sleepy Hollow's in New York. Whatever you guys went for. You know that big hill you climbed up in New York? And then what's his name got a speeding ticket? That's probably right before that. You know, pretty much when you cross over the Delaware River. That's where I am. All right. Well, I guess, Hun, you're the only one left in here, so I'm gonna, I guess, let you go. And I guess I'll end up watching Cash's live, uh, because he's the big star or one of them. You know, I'm guessing you're the only one still here. I hope so, because I'm about to ready to say, I love you and good night, and I don't want it to be some fat truck driver guy. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I guess watch his Cash live feed, and unless he finishes like by like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I probably won't be back on because I'm not gonna wait till like 10 o'clock or 10:30 and try to pop on. I'll probably end up going to bed by I don't know 9:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. So, all right, well, that's the end of my extravaganza, and I'll see how bored I am tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw up another trucking around live feed. What I wouldn't mind doing is the live feed on my way up to Maine. That would be nice, depending where I'm going. Maine's a really beautiful state, and but I probably won't have service halfway up there, so we'll see. So everyone have a good night. Hit the like button. Thanks for showing up, and I'm gonna get out of here. So have a good one.